Hello everyone, my name is MrNJersey and welcome to my channel. In this video we are back with another community build challenge here on my channel. Now a few weeks ago I went and announced that we had a new channel over on my Discord server where you could actually go and submit your own suggestions for the community challenges. Well, fast forward a few weeks and we've now got quite a few suggestions and a lot of people have actually voted for it. So this time around, you guys have actually chosen this challenge and this is going to be an oversized hauling challenge. Yes, you heard that correct. Now, just to kind of wrap you into a little bit of a story here and what you need to actually do for this challenge. Well, we're currently over at the North Terminal and there's been a delivery of logs. Now you can actually see the logs here in front of me. These logs need to be delivered over to Olsen Bay. Now Olsen Bay, if you guys don't know already, it's a little bit further from here. You have to carry along all the road. You have to go past Whole Town just over here. You have to cross the drawbridge, go in through the woods, go all the way across the river here until you come up to another little piece over here where you can go across another drawbridge and then finally come into Olsen Bay. So that's what you have to go and deliver. Now, the actual logs themselves are quite large, hence it being an oversized hauling challenge here in Stormworks. Let's just go back over to the North Harbor and we can have a look at the logs and I'll talk a little bit more about them. So you can see here we've got quite a few stacks of them. In each stack, I think if I'm correct, is 9 logs. You only have to deliver 9 of these logs over to Olsen Bay. You don't have to deliver all of them. You don't have to deliver just specific ones. There's only 9 of them that you have to go and deliver over there. So whatever vehicle you build has to be able, firstly, to pick up these logs, transport them, and offload them at the actual Olsen Bay. So that's going to be quite challenging itself. Okay, now you'll notice that each one of these logs have actually got a rope anchor on them. I've kind of just made it ever so slightly easier for you guys to obviously lift them by having these rope anchors on them. You can see I've just connected one over to the starter island tractor, so we're just going to get the tractor turned on here, and you can see if we get 4-wheel drive on, and let's get into reverse. You can see we can actually go and pull them. They're not that heavy, they're quite light. So you can see there we can pull them along and they actually move all that other kind of stuff along with them. So not the hardest of challenges really to do, but then of course there are going to be some more rules that you have to take into account. So as I said earlier, you have to deliver these logs from North Terminal over to Olsen Bay. You have to deliver 9 of them. Now, the most challenging part, firstly, is you have to build a vehicle that can carry this, load them up, offload them at Olsen Bay. The next most challenging part is I'm only going to give you 20,000 worth of currency. Okay, so that is going to be quite hard. I think it's doable. I definitely think it is, but it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, obviously, doing it. The next rule is that your vehicle can only be a maximum of 2 parts. Okay, what do I mean by 2 parts? Well, when I mean by 2 parts, I mean like a truck and a trailer. Of course, you can have cranes that can have different bodies. So I'm not taking bodies into account. I don't want to see, for example, 5 trailers along here or 10 trailers spanning out. I just want literally a truck and a trailer or just one piece. So maybe like a flatbed truck that can load these onto. Once again, this is up to you and your own creativity for this challenge. The next rule is that it has to be built within the train hangar. Now the train hangar isn't that big, but I definitely think it's wide enough to obviously build a truck in it and also long enough to fit these log pieces on there. Okay, so that's going to be quite interesting too. There are a couple more rules that are in this. Within the 20,000, you obviously have to have fuel that is taken into account for that. So it has to be total cost of the whole vehicle plus spawning it in needs to be less than 20,000. Normal rules apply here for cars. You have to use diesel engines. You can use electrical engines for starting it and also for changing gears and things, but the main driving of the vehicle needs to be diesel powered. So just remember that. And the last rule is of course going to be that you can't have any XML modded parts or blocks or pretty much anything. The only thing you can XML edit is going to be Windows. That's the only thing I allow for these challenges. Please, please, please don't submit a really cool creation and then you've gone and used XML pieces like a block or a wheel or something like that. It needs to be all standard pieces. Only thing that you can XML edit is the Windows. Hopefully, one of these days we will get to more window pieces here in Stormworks. That means we won't have to carry on editing the XML pieces for them. That's pretty much about it for the rules of this challenge. Now, as always, everything takes place on my Discord server. So if you haven't already joined my Discord server, definitely go and do that. The link is in the description below. It's the NJ official gaming server. Definitely go and join that. We've got about 5,000 members inside there. Really cool community. So you need to join that, and that's where you're going to be submitting your creations. Now, as I said earlier, you have 2 weeks to build your creations. Okay, this challenge will end on the 4th of February 2021. Once again, 2021. I think I made a mistake on the last challenge and I said 2020. This is 2021, so we'll be ending there. You need to submit your creation before the end date of this challenge. Along with that, we will then start a round of voting where the whole community will pick the most 10 coolest creations for me then to go and check out in a couple of videos, and also go and choose a winner of this challenge. So that's pretty much about it for this challenge. I think it's quite a different one, quite a unique one, quite interesting. I think the hardest part is obviously going to have a vehicle that actually can pick up the cargo and transport it and then offload it. I think that's the most challenging part. Once again, I want to see what you guys can come up with this challenge. I also will be leaving a link where you can go and download this mission that contains all of these logs in the video description. So definitely go and download it, because then obviously you can do some testing to see how many of these logs you can fit and how you can get them on. Also make sure your vehicle is stable and so on and so forth. So definitely go and download this mission. I will put it on the workshop and I will link it in the video description below. As always, I hope you do enjoy these challenges. It takes quite a lot to get them going, and obviously all the work that my staff do in terms of voting and counting and all that kind of stuff. So a big thank you to them. And that's pretty much about it, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed these challenges and found them so entertaining and informative as always, and you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Of course, the like button helps out with the video algorithm on YouTube, so it helps the video out. And just subscribe so you don't miss any future content here on my channel for Stormworks. As always, guys, we'll see you in the next one.